Weather. Clouds are rolling in and rain is not far behind. We should start seeing some scattered showers by early Friday morning around here, but there's no rain on WVTM 13 live Doppler here at 6:18 in the evening. We're at 70 in Birmingham, 61 in Gadsden, 69 in Tuscaloosa, and 68 in Alabaster. Got a lot of severe thunderstorms scattered across the southern plains this afternoon. This is not exactly how we think things are going to pan out around here, though. Friday, we start out with some showers. There's a flood watch in effect. Average rainfall around here in that 1 to 3 inch range. So some are going to be higher, some are going to be lower, but we're all at least getting some rain. And there is a limited risk of severe weather come Friday night into Saturday morning. So here are the nuts and bolts of how things are going to work tomorrow. More clouds than anything early, but by 11 a.m. I do think we're going to have some rain mainly west of Birmingham. May not be raining in town just yet. 70 by midday, a 60% chance of downpours coming in, and then 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and then on through the evening, it is going to be a soaker as some heavy rain and big-time thunderstorms move in from the southwest. In fact, the Weather Prediction Center, this is a branch of NOAA, and often we use colors like this to represent a severe weather threat. In this case, we're looking at the impact of flash flooding. The yellow is a slight or a level 2 risk. The red, a moderate or a level 3 risk of flash flooding, where we could see 2 to 5 inches of rain. So clearly the greatest risk of that potential flooding is across the central part of the state, including places like Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, and Gadsden. What we think really happens here is that it's not that entire span that gets the widespread rain. It's a narrow band about 50 miles wide. And while that seems like a huge band of rain, remember the state from top to bottom, 330 miles from the Tennessee border to the Alabama Gulf Coast. So a 50-mile wide band, with that kind of perspective, there's some wiggle room as to exactly how it's going to pan out. So there is a north or south shift possible here. I don't think it will move all that much, but there's potential that we could get as much as 4 inches in Jefferson County, or as little as 1.5 inches to 2 inches. You can see the difference there between Adamsville and Alabaster, and then the difference from Hoover to Clanton, potentially 1 inch to a 5-inch range. The rain starts Friday around noon in West Alabama. It starts before 3 o'clock in Birmingham and really starts to get heavy on through the afternoon and early evening. And then there is a potential for some severe thunderstorms too. The Storm Prediction Center outlining the area here over the central part and the southern part of the state for some gusty winds or potentially even a tornado, along with heavy rain starting around 9 p.m. going through about 6 o'clock on Friday morning. So that's 9 o'clock Friday through early Saturday morning. Once the rain's out of here, Saturday is still mild. It's a little breezy, 68 on Saturday afternoon. Sunday, don't forget we spring forward, but it feels like we're headed the wrong direction. High only at 60, dropping to 36 on Monday morning, 38 on Tuesday morning. And then next week we start to warm it up again with more seasonable March weather going into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You're watching WVTM 13 News.